Yeah, my name is Nathan Su. I'm a second-year student in the Wharton MBA program. I grew up in Texas and worked in consulting for 4 years before coming to Wharton. On the Accelerator team, I was a business engagement lead, a BEL for short. And what that means is coordinating the day-to-day project management and logistics, from kind of organizing for client meetings, developing out presentation materials, and helping coordinate work. But most importantly, making sure that the analyst team is getting the best experience out of this. They're learning, they're having the resources to be successful. The Accelerator is this a great experience to go all hands on deck, an intensive immersive experience where you get to run with a very real world problem that is at the top of the minds of some very senior leaders at a company. They really want to use the innovative thinking, the resources, the experience of the students on the Penn campus to help address these questions, and solving them with a combination of kind of exploratory visualizations, reporting, intense machine learning models and algorithms that can help crystallize a bunch of ambiguous data points into one cohesive story. We work with Align, and Align, as some of you may know, creates Invisalign retainers. They're an orthodontic treatment company. Our project was really to help identify their levers for growth and their key programs that are meant to target their best customers. And so we helped develop a framework for segmenting their ideal customers using predictive modeling to identify what attributes of customers are most promising to be targeted for these programs that can drive future growth. As someone who came to the MBA, one of my goals was to really build my leadership skills, understand how to motivate and lead teams on a more tactical level. For me, a typical week starts off with, starting off the week with an internal meeting with both the analyst team, but also our amazing mentors who bring decades of experience in the industry. And we just come together and we align on what are the key talking points and items that we want to cover in our client meeting later in the week. This is roughly about an hour long at the start of the week, and then we talk about ways to push the work forward, division of the different analyses that we're going to run, questions that we haven't considered yet, pressure testing our assumptions, and even getting into nice lively debates about the implications of what we're doing. And then midweek we have our client presentation. In terms of comparing this experience to the classroom experience, ultimately, I love being in the classroom, make no mistake about it. The Wharton experience has taught me plenty, and I think from an academic perspective, sometimes when it comes to analytics too, you're probably trying to arrive at one exact answer, and so the data that you get is somehow more manufactured around helping you get to that answer. It's a little bit cleaner, it's a little bit more structured. In the real world, and what we really dealt with here on the Analytics Accelerator, I can confidently say that this is not manufactured crisp data that you can just plug and play and arrive at an answer with. It involves a lot of data wrangling, massaging, understanding the limitations and assumptions of the data that we're working with. I think it goes back to team, right? I think more than ever now, as business leaders or even just folks on a team, culture really matters. And there's a lot of talented people in this world, a lot of talented people that we can work with and have the opportunity to. I'd really invite the question of those considering is, what kind of culture do you want to build in the next organization you step into, and what are the skills and styles that you can start building to achieve that? And so for me, I think one of the most exciting things is learning from the undergrad team of analysts. They're far sharper than I was when I was going through undergrad myself, and they're inquisitive. They have a very deep experience in the analytics they run, and the runway that they have of them is just absolutely incredible. So it's about how do we make sure that they're getting just as great, if not a better experience than I am, having seen the ropes and gone through parts of my career, and knowing that they have just such high potential to propel our communities and societies beyond. So I'm really excited about that, and my takeaway is just how to understanding the different motivations and goals that our team members have, and making sure that we're putting systems in place to support them, and making sure that they're getting the best experience out of this possible.